Hey, these are 5 manipulation techniques that Iago uses on everybody else. So, Iago's a pretty smart guy, and he knows how to manipulate people. That's the entire premise of Othello, is Iago manipulating people. But how does he do it? Well, one of the ways is pontification, which means that you, as the person using this manipulation technique, are going to argue constantly over the other person. And Iago uses this in his put money in thy purse speech, where he starts out by saying, "Oh yeah, it's all gonna be okay. Put money in thy purse. Oh, it's all gonna be fine. You're gonna do great. Give me some money." And he'll do that over and over until he's absolutely convinced Rodrigo that money is entirely required. Secondly, Iago uses emotional states to get what he wants. He will rile a person up until they are so angry, or so generally angry in this instance, or just upset, that they'll do nearly anything he says. Brabantio, he starts using farm animal references and telling him that there's been thieves in his house, they've stolen things, his goods, his daughter, just to get the idea that the daughter is already gone in his head, to make him fear for the things that he holds dearest in the world, and hopefully make him a little more mad, so that when he goes to Othello, the two butt heads, and possibly Othello, disreputes himself in the meantime with the conflict. Thirdly, is the hesitation Iago uses in some scenes, such as when Cassio has had a brawl with the governor. He stands there and he's like, I didn't see nothing, don't pick on me, I'm just a poor little Iago, I didn't see nothing, I don't want to sell out Michael Cassio. Which of course he does, because that's all Iago wants, is to sell out Michael Cassio. However, the way he plays it off makes Othello think that he is drawing the truth from him, that he's dragging it out of Iago, that Iago is just so honest that he would never dare speak a word of evil against his friend, Michael Cassio. Feels weird saying Michael. Iago is also pretty good at getting people to say what he wants. There's an entire scene where Othello is just standing there, sort of hiding off to the side, and Iago knows that Cassio will laugh if they talk about Bianca. So he gets him talking about Bianca and just sort of says Desdemona first, so that Othello can hear that and whispers Bianca, just to make it seem like Desdemona is the one Cassio is laughing about his conquest of the lady. Not the nicest thing, but let's all be real for a sec. Iago is the best supervillain anyone's ever seen. Half-truths are also an effective manipulation technique that Iago uses, where he'll use part of the truth, or even a whole truth, just to use everything to his advantage. Because you can't always tell lies and seem honest. You do need to tell the truth. And sometimes Iago gets around this by speaking half the truth, or a quarter of the truth, or sometimes he speaks the whole truth and then a lie. He tells Cassio, for instance, that the best way to get his job back will be to bug Desdemona about it. And yeah, that might be the best way to do it. But Iago turns around, I think, in the next speech and tells the audience that, well, I'm going to use this to my advantage because Desdemona won't let Othello rest. And he's going to use that, her very goodness, against